going on, everybody? Well, as you can see, we got the Gen 8 and the Gravedigger in the garage. I just got done putting them both together. Got electronics in them. We didn't take nothing out of the other trucks. All the other trucks have the good stuff. This one has a REDCAT ESC and a 20-turn axial motor because I wanted to go ahead and put a little wheel speed into this truck. It's a Gravedigger. It's not really probably going to be the best crawler the way it looks or set up, so I figured maybe we could jump a few dirt hills with it. So if I put a 3S battery, it will probably ride a wheelie no problem because it's pretty quick on 2S. And the Gen 8 has the Trailmaster 27 turn back in it, so it does got the good motor. I dropped it down from a 15 tooth pinion to a 14. That's where I like to run it. It's a sweet spot. And it's got the Reedy 1060 ESC, like out of the Ecto or whatever. So it's not as good as the 1080, but it's actually not a bad ESC. The downhill, you will see in the video, downhill is never great. So anyway, we don't want to talk too long about it. One more thing, guys, for a giveaway that I have coming up. I talk about this in the end of the video, but I'm trying to decide, do I want to give away like the TRX4M, or should I just get a few wireless winches, maybe some light kits, stuff like that, and give away a few different things to different people? Let me know in the comments what you think. One winner gets a truck, or 4 or 5 people can win something good. Like I say, a wireless winch like the one I use on my truck. It might be a cheaper one, but believe me, you'll like it. So let me know. Let's get out. We're just going to run the REDCAT because the other one doesn't have lights tonight and it's dark outside. So we're going for a little night run in the course. Don't forget, let me know in the comments what you think. Please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And enjoy the video. One more quick thing. I want to give a shout out to Metal Gear RC again. He sent me the diesel can and my gas can. And he's got me some jack stands on the way. They should be here in a couple days. I want you guys to see them when we get them. They're actually working jack stands. Got the little black end that sticks up out of the red stand. And you can flip the handle and drop them back down. So we got a few goodies in the back of the truck. But I just wanted to give him a shout out real quick. He's got them on the way. And then maybe later on, if he's able to, we might get a toolbox or something worked out once I get him taken care of on all this stuff. So anyway, check him out. Now let's get outside and crawl. All right, guys. While we was outside, I figured I would check and see if this Harbor Freight jack would lift a Scout International completely in the air, or International Scout, whatever you call it. And it did. 2 feet. One thing I love about this thing, to be honest, is that I don't have to lock my differentials in and out. It gets kind of old after a while, to be honest. I still like doing it, but it gets old. There we go. So we're just gonna, you see she's not no speed demon now. So let's go ahead and turn on this light as well. Even though it's only one, it'll help scare the critters away. Yeah, it's a cold night tonight. That's my steam coming out, my breath. So this might not be a real long run. So we're gonna head on over to the course. Yeah, she's a chilly one. Never know what kind of critters you're gonna run into when you come out for a night run either. But I didn't have no time for a day run today, so. I tell you what, the Traxxas servo in this truck gives it a lot better radius. I think maybe the stock one is only 180 degree and this one's 190 degree range. But it turns pretty good, look. Especially that direction. it turns way better than it used to. And I actually didn't realize that. I hadn't paid attention to it. Now we got some frost on some stuff too. So I see a little bit of glistening in the bricks from the light. Let's see what we can do. And I can't see my camera to tell if I'm aiming it very well. So hopefully I am. Well, the length of this truck made that easy. But it's kind of, I'm gonna have to put it beside the high trail because I'm not sure how much longer the high trail is. I know this truck is longer than my Blazer and Bronco, but the high trail is longer than this. Oh man, she is working it. This truck is working it. And having that 1060 though, you don't get the downhill like a 1080, but everything else is okay on it. You can do slow crawling uphill and decent, forward to reverse response, but you just cannot roll downhill slow. If you touch the trigger, it takes off like neutral, at least for a little bit. Don't know how this is going to work in the dark and it's wet. Again, like it was nothing. This truck is pretty good. I've got it the way I like it. Where are we going to go? I guess we better come back this way a little bit. See, I mean, I got decent control, forward and reverse. Not bad. Oops. We're going to work our way through there. We're going to rip a tire if we do. Yeah, we're jammed. Get out of there. That was a bad decision. Thought I had to shoot the gap. I didn't really need to, I don't think. So the only thing I will say though, when you do get used to having the Hobbywing 1080 and you downgrade to anything worse, you notice it. I mean, you don't have all the finesse that you get with it when you tune it, I wouldn't mind trying that other ESC, the ESC 70 or whatever it's called. Look at this truck. Them Desert Lizard shocks have changed this truck so much. It's only running a stock Traxxas servo right now, but the range it gives it, for some reason, is really good. It's not as strong as the 25 kg that comes in the truck. I honestly, I don't know what the stock Traxxas servo is rated at as far as kgs. I haven't never looked. But for anyone that's been asking what I think of that high torque Traxxas servo I got, I love it. Yeah, I'm not somebody that has a lot of money that has all the other fancy brands. So I don't have a choice but to try what I can get. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's worth every penny of that $100 to buy if it holds up over time. That will be the test, because I don't know what it's going to do over time. But if it holds up, it is worth every penny. I knew that was happening. I'll tell you what, if you got a Traxxas high torque servo and you don't like it, send it to me, I'll take it. And again, if anybody wants to donate anything, I am more than willing to take it. I need it. And me and my wife are very fortunate. We own our house. And bills, you know, manage to get paid and everything, but I just don't have money to buy a bunch of new stuff for the channel. So now that I'm monetized, you know, getting a couple dollars a month or something, that will be handy, because all of that will go to the channel, no matter, until it gets to where I'm like rich. Yeah, if that ever happens, it's not all going to the channel. I hate to tell you guys, but I will tell you guys, I am actually very surprised on how much I've made in the first week. It's blown my mind. And it's not a lot, but it blew my mind. I ain't gonna lie. So, as long as I make that couple little bucks, I can get a couple parts here and there, I'm happy. I might even be able to buy my TRX4 Mini or M, whatever you want to call it, for my giveaway. I was either thinking, you know, yeah, I could do the TRX4 Mini giveaway. What was that, 150 something dollars, whatever. But somebody mentioned giving away like the winch that I put on my truck. I could get a few of those and give away a few people stuff. You know what I mean? My language is my own vocabulary, so never mind the way my words come out. I've always had a little speech problem, so. But anyway, I think maybe I you know, I could give a few people an item that way if I did, you know. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be mad if I won one of those winches from somebody, because I love it. Cheap or not, I love it. I think every one of my trucks needs one, to be honest, and I'm probably going to start buying one for each truck. Oh, come on, you can do it. I don't want to be close because I don't get a good shot. Yeah. Man, I love this truck. Why did I quit driving it so much? I guess because all them TRX4s, but still. You underestimate your old stuff sometimes until you get it back out. Right here, see this little, I'm really trying to finesse it very good to get down this hill. That's where the 1080 would have shined. That's not bad though. It's a 1060 or something. So sorry too. I know this ain't aiming the right way. Another new mount. I really should just program most of my trucks to one controller, other than my wife's and Johnny's. I can keep Johnny's separate, but it's probably what I should do. It would take less batteries. How did that board come up? Look at this mean machine. I still think the Gen 8 is just as good as the TRX 4 Sport out the box. Uh-oh, that's ain't good. It's too dark for me to see. Yeah, I'll show you right here again on the 1060, but this is where it's gonna suck. The second I touch this throttle, that's what you get. Now that's just drag brake there. I can stop it now, but watch as soon as I try to get a little gas, it's like neutral. The drag brake's fine, but giving it gas, it's like going, you feel like you're going to neutral. So, I mean, other than that, she's good. And for all the people that are new to the channel, This is not an Axe Edition truck. It's just the Axe Edition body on the V2. And of course, none of the stock electronics. But again, this is just the Reedy 1060 ESC, and it's not bad. I mean, it's kind of, if you have to take something that ain't as good, it's better than the stock REDCAT. It's better than Traxxas ESC. So I'll give them that. Traxxas, man, when you go downhill on that, even when you set it for crawler mode, jeez Louise, it's bad. I mean, when you got drag brake that keeps rolling, you don't notice it. But when you got a truck that will stop just like this, and then you try to baby it, and that's, you know what I mean? That's why the Hobbywing 1080 is worth $45, because you do not have any kind of issue like that. You tune it the right way. Now look how good that's turning that way though. I will give it that much. I think that the Traxxas Servo just has a little more throw to it. So alright guys, I guess we're done for this one. Try not to make it too awful long. And we're already 15 minutes in, just me out here trying to have fun. So, again, thanks again, everybody.